Back again, as you see, still running strong, still feeling good, still feeling healthy, but still got someone over dramatic. But we here to keep it real, with your favorite people. Once again, we here with Ansem Shells, Becky Billionaire, Hollywood, Kenny. We here as always, and always gonna be here. But in this time, damn, it's been a long time now, it seems, right? How long y'all been paying attention and keeping serious about this corona thing?
I said, 5 weeks to me.
I was gonna say since the first time we brought it up on the show. When was that, like February? Like the early beginning of February?
But was we?
Yeah, we never.
I mean, that's the first time we probably paid enough attention to put it in the show.
Yeah, because that's when they made news in China, right? It didn't even go nowhere.
That's when it was
bat soup.
It was like, that's when it was bat soup and it was funny.
Yeah, it was a lot of conspiracy. But, yeah, it's crazy. But with a time and a crisis and a pandemic we're in like this, people are trying to get monthly check. Trump trying to give monthly check, but it seems like the Democrat vote against the what is it? The stimulus?
The stimulus
package.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about that? Do you think we need that as a government? How you feel about that? Do you think you need $2,000?
Me personally, no. But there are going to be people in the country that do need financial assistance.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand why the Democrats have postponed and not voted to go towards it, because I've read somewhere that it's only for like established companies.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make it where it's spread throughout the country to whoever, for healthcare workers, for people who live normal lives, who don't own businesses. And that's why we're here, and we haven't passed it yet.
So you wouldn't mind if they don't pass it, or?
No, it needs to be passed. It's not even a question of if I want it to or if it shouldn't be. It needs to be passed. People need that support. People who own small businesses, they need the support. Like I was explaining to you earlier, like my kids go to ballet, they go to gymnastics. I'm not going to continue paying those monthly fees. What's going to happen to those people's small businesses? So they're going to need a bailout. But then it shouldn't only go to people who own businesses, because you've got people who actually have like jobs that are losing their jobs but still have bills to pay. So they're going to need, and that is why the Democrats have voted against it, because they feel like it's only tilted towards people who own businesses, where it should be shared out to everybody. Healthcare givers, cleaners, people who pick up the trash. Like there's so many people out here that their jobs matter, and if they're not in a job, they need financial aid.
I feel like everybody deserves a little extra money, but I feel like if you're still employed, I don't think you should be the last on the list. I think all the unemployed.
That's why for me, I'm good, because my husband still works. Financially, we're still moving. It might not be the way how it was before, but we still have something coming in that we can put out.
So how do you feel about that?
From what I read that the reason why the Democrats don't want to pass it is because I heard that the checks were going to go to individuals, but it was also going to go to businesses, like Becky was saying.
Okay.
But they were afraid that the businesses wouldn't take the money and give it to their workers. They would take the money and shovel it into Wall Street and the stock market, and basically buy shares of their company and just watch their company grow on the stock market, and instead of giving it to their employees. So that's why the Democrats are against it. Me personally, I feel like a stimulus check would do me good. I got laid off, you know what I'm saying? I pay regular people bills. I have things that I have to take care of. My student loans are on hold now because I can't afford to pay them. So a stimulus check would do me good, but what would really do me good is if people just stay inside so we can get this coronavirus shit out the way and we can get back to work. Shit can start moving the way that it needs to. So I'm in favor of it. I'm kind of surprised that the Democrats really hate Trump so much and the idea of businesses, why they were like, yeah, let's not do this. Like, Yeah,
I mean, I think
know.
everyone is scared of how the economy would be affected after cutting a check to everyone. You know.
It's not
But
what I said.
America has-
coming out of the treasury.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what the emergency fund is for.
They,
Can't affect the economy.
It's coming out of the bank,
it's
right?
literally
It's
coming
there.
out of their own little
Yeah.
treasure box. You know,
Yeah,
where they've
box,
stolen
yeah.
people's
Yep.
gold or whatever they put. You know what I mean?
Can't
so
sink.
We're
So,
doing
I
this
mean-
tonight, stealing people's gold. We're talking about that.
I mean, you know.
well, that's what treasury is. Money is just paper.
Yeah.
I mean, they
It's based on
print it.
something.
But you know, they do print it and all of that, though. It do hurt the economy because you do have to go to your savings account. So then, you know, that's all of that they worry about. You
All
know.
big companies, the stock market, they're gonna get bailouts. The economy is not in a shambles. It's fine.
I'm not gonna say it's
It's
fine,
not-
but
it's
it's not in
fine.
shambles either. It's like
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's not that.
They are not worried.
Is it still in the reset
They are
mode or is
not
it
worried.
in the
They're
mode yet?
definitely worried.
They're
Trust me.
not worried. They will
Yeah.
get their bailouts.
They're
they
not
have
worried
money.
because there's systems in place.
They got $3 trillion
I mean-
to give away,
I mean,
and the economy's
I mean,
messed up.
some places
There are
gotta
how many
be
billions
worried.
of people live in the United States?
Three chilling.
$3 trillion.
I mean, some
It's
states
close
gotta
to
be
2
worried.
trillion, 1.6 trillion.
That's
About
about
what?
money. So the economy can't be that nuts.
You'd be
If
surprised.
you got money to give
You'll
away,
be surprised.
You'd be
bro.
surprised.
Oh,
One
man.
company that you know, Apple, I think it's like below the trillion line now. Just got to below the trillion.
as they should.
And if they
because
have that
they
much
use
money
they use free
to give
cheap
to, like,
labor
one
in
company, that's not that
China,
much.
so they should, as they should.
I mean, things are being affected because obviously
Mhm.
in this pandemic, states are being on emergency lockdown. It's like, it's crazy. States like New York, where we live, California, you know, Illinois, Ohio,
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
I had to call Stu Leonard's, this local grocery store, to ask them if they were still open because I was afraid to pull up and they were closed.
Stu Leonard is still open.
They are still open because the
Not
lady,
a meat district in supermarket.
Yeah, but they're essentials.
the lady
They're
said to me, she was
essentials.
like, "Yeah, we're an essential business, so we'll still be
Yeah,
open." And I'm
yeah.
like, I just had to check because I want some cannoli.
So yeah, is those states we just
Crazy.
named, is those curfew at the same time across the board?
So New York doesn't have a curfew. Jersey does. I want to say it's what 8 p.m. to like 5 a.m. or something like that. I think all the states that are locked down is the same thing with the essential businesses. Only those.
So
Are
you mean when about 8 o'clock curfew?
Who said
I don't-
that?
I
Cuomo
don't-
said that too.
I don't think it's no I don't know, man. I'm an essential
Okay.
I think
worker.
I did hear something about
I'm an
this.
essential worker, so I had to get an essential worker paper. Did you have to do that?
Yeah, I got a paper too. See, that's
Oh,
my paper.
nice.
Safe on the road.
Yeah, Daddy, I'm an essential
So
worker,
them,
so.
the man a lockdown. After
Oh,
8 o'clock.
I know the lockdown is real because I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys seen that viral video of that
Certified
guy in Jersey.
bitch.
The guy in Jersey talking about, oh yeah, we out here having fun partying, but then a couple days later he's in court apologizing
Yeah.
and saying that,
yeah.
oh yeah,
That's
they
what
were just
happened.
trying to have fun, they was doing it for
Try
the
to
gram.
impress people.
So yeah, man, this is really serious out here, man.
I should
Don't
have
get
paper
caught.
for showing off.
Yeah, don't get caught
Gotta be
out there,
certified
man.
for drive, man.
They say it's the
I
martial
understand.
law is on its way, but hey, we gonna say that
So
for another
gotta
day. We'll say that for another day. Where we at? Oh,
China.
China had no cases, no new cases.
No new cases. I think they actually contain the virus.
Yeah, last week I think we believe we said they was
Yeah.
getting back together like that, right? So yeah, that's good. That's
Shut it
really
down.
really good news. Hopefully we can wake up tomorrow and they say we good, man. 'cause-
Well, it took China at least a month to get to where they're at now.
But you
Probably
saw they
more
were
than a month,
spraying
honestly.
sanitizer all throughout the cities, sanitizing.
Wait, that was real?
Yes.
In our city?
No,
No,
in China.
Oh, because someone told me today that they heard that they was gonna do that in Manhattan.
Then
And I
that
said,
did
no
before.
way.
They
I didn't believe that.
No
in the
way.
subway systems
Especially in the
like that.
subway.
They were
From
flying
helicopters?
subway systems like that.
From
No,
helicopters?
ain't no
Nah.
No, I just feel like people will be spraying down, like, disinfecting the place.
Okay, but
I can
yeah.
see that happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, no new cases in China. That is really
Well, that
good
gives
news.
us hope.
That definitely gives us hope because that's where it started. So
But they come from
Hey,
China.
Donald Trump is crazy.
yeah, man.
That is funny though. I found that so funny. This is what I say. I find the dude funny, bro.
Well, what's not funny anymore is that it's a good news.
It's good news.
Italy case dropped down to 5,000.
From 5,000 to like 4,000 or whatever. They dropped down like a couple
So that's
700.
about us. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
because that's good though, because they had 4,700 cases today, and then yesterday they had
Positive?
5,000. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they're getting a lot of new cases every day, but
Yeah,
the amount is
flip-floppy.
less. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's kind of where that's the epicenter of it now. So they were saying the U.S. is and New York City is, and I'm just like, I mean, we got like.
Well, Italy is home to a lot of retirees. It's like a Florida.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's where they got hit really bad
Yeah.
because it's an old. There's a lot of
Yo,
old
see,
people.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's an old city.
I
There's
don't
a lot of
know
old
if
people
it was
there.
true, but I seen something when someone told me that they had the most death there as well.
Where?
Yeah.
Italy? Yeah, because most of their
Yeah,
residents
well,
are
Last time
old.
was 3,000 when I checked.
Yeah.
Was that the freak?
Most of the
That
people
is
there are
crazy.
of senior age.
And then the war.
And this thing is really serious, man, to where it's
Man, for real.
affecting, the Olympics, the summer games, Yesterday I seen that before they postponed it. I seen that Canada said that their players or
Yeah,
their
Canada
athletes was not gonna go.
And Australia
until-
said.
they was the first
we're
two. I know
withholding.
Canada said nah until you guys postpone it.
Yeah.
Our athletes did not participate.
Right.
They today announced that they will be postponed.
Especially it's in Japan. I mean, it's that side
Yeah,
of
it's
the world.
unfortunate.
Like,
Which
Yeah, man. You know how much, and you saying the economy not being hit, man. You know how much money.
I never said it's not being hit,
Stuff.
but it's not a recession.
Yeah.
The problem is not
Yes.
with the banks. The problem is not with the banks. There will always be money there for them to bail them out, do it for the rich anyway. For
But
the small
yeah.
people, no.
Yeah, but the summer game will be postponed. I'll just watch the summer games for the Jamaicans, rooting for them in the track and field. So that's all I watch it for, truthfully, now these days. And in big sports news, other than the Olympics, Tom Brady, the Billy Goat, is leaving the Patriots.
I had a debate about this with
Bingo,
somebody.
yeah.
on Call of
Billy
Duty
Goat
last
leaving
night.
the Patriots,
Yeah,
going to
it's
Tampa
funny.
Bay, going to the Bucks. Man, I know you guys are not really big on football, so you guys don't really know too much about that. But
I don't think
well,
he's gonna listen.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's cool, because he's been with the Patriots for 14 seasons or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool, good for him, but I think he's gonna go there and he's not gonna be as good. I don't think everybody has the power of like LeBron that can go to different teams and build each team up. I don't know if Tom Brady has that. He's about to be like that. Well,
I mean,
what's that prayer football player that sucked once he came to the actual league? What's his name?
Ooh.
I forget what his name is, man. The friggin' one that was like a Christian, Tim Tebow. He's
Oh,
about
yeah.
to be like a Tim Tebow, just suck when he goes to a different fucking team.
But-
So I don't know.
I mean, to me personally, I think Tom Brady tried to pull a, Peyton Manning move. Peyton Manning's my guy, but he's trying to prove something.
What?
Because Peyton Manning left Indianapolis Colts and went to Denver and win one. I feel like Tom Brady's trying to leave the Patriots and go win on a different team just to seal that he's really the GOAT.
Yes, but
Because he
I don't
won
think Tom
so
Brady
much,
got
you
that
know?
juice. I'm
One
sorry.
team.
Yeah, he got so much juice, and it's always the debate: is it Tom Brady or is it the coach? So now it's split up. Let's see who's gonna.
How much did he sign the deal for?
I didn't pay too much about the contract, but they said he probably left the Patriots because they wasn't guaranteeing him more than 1 year, and he wanted to play till he's like 45. So
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I wish him all the best. I don't know if he's gonna have that type of
it's
juice.
gonna be very interesting.
Not everybody's LeBron.
And keeping in the sports news and this goddamn corona, it seems like it's getting all of these athletes, man.
Oh.
4 of the Brooklyn Nets players along KD. Oh man, KD
Yeah.
can't catch a break.
Yeah.
KD, the Lakers, 2 players.
Yeah, they haven't said who has it.
They
I'm
haven't.
assuming LeBron doesn't have it because he's on
No.
the Lakers, but he didn't say nothing.
Drake don't have it, so LeBron probably don't have it because they said because they say
They were in
KD
contact,
tested
yeah.
and KD and Drake was hanging out, and then prior to that, Drake was hanging out with LeBron at LeBron's son basketball game. So
I like how they took very special care to not release who had it on the Lakers. I'm just like,
no, one thing I had a problem with though, why you have to say 4 player on the Nets have it, along with Kevin Durant. Who else?
That's why I'm just like, so y'all want
Who
to
else?
announce that, but y'all don't want to announce who got it on the Lakers.
So
That's what made me think it
Now
was
it's gotta be
either
a bunch of
LeBron
nobody or somebody.
or that other one that got the ball guy. What's his name?
Who? Caruso?
No, Ball. His last name is Ball.
No,
Oh,
Lonzo.
pause. He's not even on the
Yeah.
Lakers no more. Whoops.
Whoopsie daisy. All right, the gossip, TikTok challenge.
So
What
there's
are
that.
these TikTok challenges we're talking about?
There's that savage.
Made so you bagged him. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid. What's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage.
Challenge with the Megan Thee Stallion, and then there's the baby come give me something.
Okay, yeah, the family one. I like.
Baby, come give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh.
Yeah, I love
We
that
need to do
one.
that.
I
We
like
need to do
that
that
one.
one today.
Definitely.
Because we're all here
I guess
with the kids.
Never see it.
All you gotta do is
Yeah,
this,
I don't think
That's it.
That's for. It's a family one. So
Yeah.
you, Becky.
It's not necessarily a family one. It's just like
Just having a row of people.
yeah.
But yeah, so these TikTok challenge, have you participated in any yet?
I will be.
I haven't. But
Do you have a
we seen.
TikTok?
I
It's
do
when
not.
boredom
You have a
strikes.
TikTok. Everybody have a TikTok.
Everybody was on there. You got LeBron James and his family
Yeah,
was there.
I see
Nene
that.
Leakes and her family was there. Gordon Ramsay's on TikTok now. That chef guy. A lot of different people are on TikTok now because it's
I don't-
Boredom strikes. TikTok.
I don't know if you guys
is
been
the place
seeing
to be.
the viral videos of the home Olympics videos as well, where people are doing viral videos on TikTok. It's like they taking a bunch of trash and it's go toot toot toot. They gotta shoot it to the garbage. Go
I
around.
saw. I
It's a bunch
think
of
Dwayne
challenge.
Wade and Gabrielle Union did one of those. Huh?
Okay, yeah,
I
they gotta
did see
do one of
that.
those. Yeah, it's a bunch of people. You know, it's quarantine stuff. You know, the push-ups, all of those stuff.
You guys got any quarantine activities that you recommend? Because I saw the push-up shit, but I'm not doing that. I'm not healthy enough.
I'm sure you'll do the shot though, right?
You've been in the
Shot challenge.
gym. You've been in the gym. It's
I
cool.
have,
You should-
but
you should've-
still, I'm doing more things that work on my ass.
Oh my god. Definitely. I was actually gonna put it out to the people and see if there are anything out there that you guys can suggest to keep us all motivated, because I am the type that will procrastinate and not do shit and get up at 11 o'clock in the morning, and just my routine will be all out the door.
Just participate
So-
in the home Olympics. Shoot in the hoops, compete with the kids. You know what I mean? Do relays.
I'm
up and
trying
down
to do
the
creative
stairs.
stuff with the kids. Like I'm trying to do painting.
Or go through your photo album and start deleting all the pictures you never wanted on there.
Oh god.
Free up the
That's
space.
so boring.
boring.
It's boring, but it's necessary. Trust me.
True.
It definitely will help you in the long run.
It will when everything hopefully gets back to normal. So yeah, maybe that's something that I could do as well. I'm trying to get like a gym regime together or learn how to do the splits. Like I'm trying to challenge myself to see what I can do in these days, weeks, months, who knows, to learn a new skill, a new task. So that's what I'm doing. Right now I'm studying to be like a notary, so that's what I'm doing to fill up the time up.
Well, that's good. Educating
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, like that. I'm trying to keep my brain going and keep it active. So that's what I'm doing.
If you listen to Mike Tyson, got some thoughts again on Eminem that he knows how to be black, or no, being black is about. That's what he said.
So yeah, it was like an interview or whatever, and he was just really praising Eminem, talking about like how great of an artist he is and how he worked for everything that he had and nothing was given to him. And then Mike Tyson gonna say, you know, Eminem, you know what it's like to be a nigga.
You're the only white guy that knows what it's like to be a nigga.
Not sure how to answer that. But yeah, nah, man, it's
One of the few white guys that know that pressure, like, fuck, I ain't shit. They ain't doing me like, they treating me like a fucking nigga. I bet he probably said the fuck blacks get treated better than me.
I mean, you know, we all got our story.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm just like, and Eminem just looked at him like, you know, you put him in a real awkward, compromising
Definitely.
position. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Mike, Nah.
And I'm just like, did he say that
Yeah.
because Eminem didn't grow up like a typical white man? Because even though
He's
Eminem,
white trash.
even though
You can't compare white trash to black people.
Oh,
He grew up in a trailer truck. Ain't that what you call
you're
them?
gonna get ripped.
I mean, I'm just being
I mean,
real.
That's what you call it.
That's what you call them when they live in a trailer. You call them white.
I don't think he knows what it means to be black though. That man
No.
is still white.
You're white trailer trash. That is what you came from. You've got white trailer trash, then you got Negroes.
I mean, we're here to keep
you
it
cannot.
real. Let's talk
You
about
can't
it. In the hood, they call
compare
them
the
niggas.
black
I
experience
guess.
with white trash. You can't, because that's what you call it.
I mean, you can't compare struggle because all struggle is struggle to me. But yeah.
You cannot compare white trash struggle to black.
So you don't think
people
Eminem
struggle.
knows what it's like to be a nigga?
Hell no.
No, he don't know.
Absolutely
No,
not.
I wouldn't go that
He knows
extreme.
what it's like to be a poor white man.
I wouldn't say
That's
he knows how to
it.
be a nigga. Facts.
No, that is a stretch.
That one is a little stretch.
No, he's just a poor white
Well,
guy.
because-
Trailer
Oh,
trash.
man.
That's what you call it.
Who's screaming?
My-
The money said that.
Well, my nigga Fetty Wap.
Oh, Fetty Wap is crazy.
My nigga Fetty Wap.
I didn't even know he
Yo.
was married.
Hello.
That didn't even last long.
But
Everybody
Pete
know
City
about the
reported it in
divorce.
October that he had got married. It was October this man got married. by the
Yeah.
way. October he got
But the
officially
divorce
married in
is bigger
Jersey.
than was bigger than the wedding.
Did he sign a
Of course.
prenup?
We don't know.
I
all
feel
those
like to keep
details.
it about. Let's talk about that. I feel like that was a hustle. Even though probably Fetty Wap probably not out here treating anybody right.
Right.
But it's probably a hustle. You marry me and divorce me so fast. Why
A
do you
hustle
even?
on whose end? Hers?
Yeah.
So she hustled him.
If
Yeah,
they
like,
signed a prenup, she ain't hustle shit.
Shit, that's what I'm
And I'm
saying.
pretty sure she did.
I'm sure in this climate, most people
Because
are
like,
signing a prenup.
why you even get divorced then? I like.
They was saying, he was saying, or everybody was saying that he was beating on her, he was cheating. He got a baby on the way apparently, and it's not
And it
by
was
her.
with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and
He was
she.
all over the place.
Well,
in her
Fetty Wap
story.
be keeping his eyes on this something.
That's crazy. Like, it's
You
supposed
see,
to be-
you're just keeping it real, right? That's so disrespectful. You're just keeping it real.
Yeah, we gotta be out here just having fun, man. It's Corona time, man. Have some sense
that.
of humor, man.
Oh.
Yeah, right? For him
My
to
son
say,
got his eyes on some things out here.
he need his eye on
Oh,
something.
his eye.
Did y'all see the video where he had the things in his eyes and he did this?
So he makes jokes out of his own things. I like that. I like
With
that.
humor, word.
Good.
But on some serious note, though, man, the Youngberg situation and
That's
his
not funny.
and
Wait.
his girl, was that his girlfriend?
They
His
were
ex?
dating.
What's going on? Who is this woman?
They were dating. So she's like an IG model. She's a really, really pretty girl, but when I saw those bruises and shit, I almost didn't recognize her. I was like, oh my god.
So he really beat her
He
up bad.
pistol whipped her, punched her up a couple times, and then
But didn't he say that she set up like a robbery or something?
Allegedly, he is saying that she had people coming in his studio. I think it's all alleged, though. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, because I
But
heard
that's a
that.
narrative from his.
So that's his perspective that she
I mean,
set him up basically to
Yeah,
get
I mean,
robbed.
and he escaped with no bruises, no nothing.
Yeah, like
I mean, that's why I said it gives him no right to, physically harm her with a.
no, yeah, still
weapon.
no, still doesn't.
But,
But,
yeah,
it
that's
kind of
crazy.
gives a storyline as to why he
Yeah,
pistol whipped her, because you don't just pistol whip people for
Right.
a reason.
but her face was bust up.
Yeah, her face looks
Oh,
really
shit,
bad.
that's
Two
ripped
black
up, yeah.
eyes,
Can't believe
broken
it.
nose. The nose is broken. Word.
Yeah, but the video of like the men them coming in. on
Yeah,
the
I
video,
saw that.
It was like some scary looking shit.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
Giving you the, you know what I
The
mean?
man
Like,
did their trick, the video was
Like some pop smoke
some
shit.
pop, I didn't want to say, but like on some, give you that
Yeah, like somebody set you up, like somebody called and said, yo, he's here, do the move. So he's saying that she's the one that made that.
I mean,
whole
but
thing.
isn't this always
Play
happening in with him low key? Because isn't there one time a story happened with him and A1 in the studio?
I didn't hear that. I did
that was
hear that
way,
he put
way,
his hands
way,
on
way-
Masika now, so he just
way
has a
back
history.
Yeah, he has a history of definitely putting his hands on. Because even Hazel E, he was like,
He just has a
Close.
history, so that's why I didn't put it past him when I heard that he had did this to her. Because at first I was like, This is pretty intense.
Yeah, that's extreme though.
They beat up Masika. They couldn't even come on the Love and Hip Hop reunion because of one of the parts because that
that's
happened.
crazy.
Easily, same thing.
People gotta stop putting their hands on women, man.
Especially
Or everybody
when
just
you-
need to just stop putting their
put your
hands on
hands
each
up,
other,
yeah.
period.
Yeah,
Me
right.
too. If you feel that she set that up, go to the police, get her ass locked.
He's too much of a real
Street
nigga. Don't
nigga.
do
Or
it.
get somebody else to listen with her then, like, why
Nah,
you
just
gonna do
control
that?
yourself.
Real nigga shit,
That's how
that's
you
what
win.
he's like.
When you control yourself, you don't get a lawsuit, you don't go to jail, bro. You won, bro.
Seriously.
And
you keep making money. And you up your
You won.
security, and certain bitches cannot
And then
come close to you.
only thing happen, you just gain more enemies because you just gotta drop that bad fruit off. Like
Serious.
that's all it is.
He didn't
but
have to do all of that.
It definitely
He
don't. I wish no bad on no one. So
Like when you're
hopefully
in
he
these
figures it out.
situations, rappers, just think to yourself, what would Jay-Z and Beyonce do? Cause they really don't be reacting to shit, bro.
Facts.
He literally had a
One
bitch.
time.
He literally had
I mean,
Solange
Jay-Z been
kicking.
getting caught on camera lately, though. I just.
Oh, what with what? What?
See when
Oh.
he took the phone from that guy that was recording Beyonce when she was taking.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And
I saw
then he
that.
was at the game. He was at the game.
Oh yeah, and the man hugged him and he kind of moved away. But that's normal.
It is normal.
You're allowed to do stuff like that.
I was talking
like,
about
it's
when
too
Solange
close.
beat his ass.
That's what I'm saying, and he did not. He did not.
At a brunch party, somebody was recording him and he snatched the phone out of his hand.
Yeah, that is not cool. That's not cool.
No, but it's his party. It's my belief.
Well, then it's cool.
You
That's
know
what
the
I'm
rules.
saying.
You
When
know the
y'all in predicaments, think to yourself, what would Beyonce and Jay-Z do? Because I do that sometimes. I'm like, what would Beyonce do? She's so cool and calm and collective in most situations. So just try to look up to somebody who handles things in a different way that
Instead
you
of
would like to handle it.
What would Jesus do? What would Beyonce do?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know Jesus, so
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah, that's-
so I see
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
We don't know-
I see how she
You don't know
reacts to
Jesus,
things,
but the
to
amount of
real
time.
life situations.
Hold on, you don't know Jesus, but the amount of time you pray on Harvey Weinstein, it seems to be coming and happening.
But
He
now,
died from the coronavirus before he
I
actually
mean,
started
you pray he go to jail, he went to jail.
now he's coming out because he's got the
Nah,
coronavirus.
he ain't
I
coming
feel
out.
like it's a plot.
He's playing
I
the game.
feel it's a plot for him to
I
get
don't
the fuck
know.
out.
I mean,
I don't know.
I guess he's
Because they're
trying.
releasing people with the coronavirus. You
So
know
him
that,
and
right?
6ix9ine got the same lawyer.
They are releasing people that have the coronavirus to contain the virus in the jails.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is some sort of plot. Why?
I thought about that first when I first heard. I'm like, how
Convenient.
convenient is
That
it this
he got-
motherfucker got the
that he
coronavirus
got the
while he was in
coronavirus.
solitary confinement?
You're in solitary. You ain't even mixing with nobody.
Him that go back and forth today.
He probably had a guard spit in his mouth.
Come on now, man.
Freaks of nature. Well, he is a freak.
He's like,
Remember that.
Take me to the shower.
Nah, that guy's crazy, man.
For real.
But that nigga got. Wait, he got the corona. They said he tested positive.
So them say.
So it's confirmed.
So them
He
say.
has
Because-
corona just as much as Trump doesn't.
Makes sense.
Oh my god.
Because he got corona. 6ix9ine tried to get out of jail early because of corona.
I'm telling you,
So-
they're releasing people that have the coronavirus.
I don't think so.
The jails are getting overcrowded, so they're like, listen, if you're here for a ticket or whatever, you can leave. And then they're like, if you got coronavirus, you gotta go. So now
So they gotta contain it. How they gonna contain it?
6ix9ine's lawyer is like, well, he's got underlying medical conditions. Can you please just release him? He doesn't want to catch it.
Talking about he's
And I'm just like,
asthmatic.
what is his underlying medical condition?
He's asthmatic. He's hey, he got asthma.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I mean, he mentioned that in his documents before in his rape charge. So.
That he's got asthma.
And that's his underlying medical condition.
Well, people with any sort of like respiratory
This
issues,
is real. His lawyer really issued.
the COVID-19 would attack them more.
And he's fearful that he might die in jail from the corona. So
6ix9ine release early. You hear that?
Ooh.
I don't know, earlier to where
Not
to
New
where
York. I feel like the minute he steps
you
out.
know it's easy to spot.
But everyone's on lockdown though, so you'll be alright.
That's why it's easy to
You-
spot the rat.
Oh well, Lord.
That is true. Everybody is. There
you
like
could
a
have spot a rock
underlying
down.
issue.
Like, you can't do that, man.
It's what?
There's a conspiracy behind this. He's on everybody's on lockdown. Nobody can be out. He all of a sudden wants to be free. Harvey Weinstein's gonna die from that instead. And it's just like, oh, so many conspiracy theories.
Oh man.
Why, if 6ix9ine come out, why Bobby and them can't come out early?
Seriously, let
Their
Bobby
lawyers-
out.
Their lawyers ain't good, and Bobby doesn't have asthma.
But Corona still catch anybody, LT and not LT.
No, but people with respiratory issues, like underlying issues,
Because he's
who are
black.
more likely to get
Because he's
sick
black. Because he's black.
and
Oh,
really
man.
unhealthy. If you got the coronavirus, it'll probably just feel like a cold to you.
Oh.
You don't have any underlying issues.
Let's not talk about his symptoms.
Yeah, I heard he had a few.
What's in If I had anything, I got it from Kenny and I brought it.
I don't have shit. I've been masks. Been wearing that around y'all sick ass niggas.
I mean, I know we don't have it because we wasn't in no spring break in Miami like the dumbasses of this week, man.
Hello,
Wait,
hello.
did you guys see those videos?
I did.
Spring breakers are not avoiding the large crowds, at least in the city of Clearwater Beach, Florida.
You look around, people are still just living their lives and doing everything. The restaurants are packed, the beaches are packed.
We're definitely still worried about it, but it's not something that we're like letting consume our spring break, I guess.
We're not real worried about it because we're on the sand and it's an open area. There's not a lot of doorknobs and not a lot of things you can touch.
Dumbass of the week is gonna go to all of the spring breakers that were caught on videotape anyway, being in Clearwater, Florida, Miami Beach, trying to fight against the police officers. And the real reason why they get dumbass A is because there's a federal mandate going on. Please stay at home. Don't be in groups of more than 10 people. And here they are saying, you know, we're not touching any doorknobs. We're in the sand, so we don't come into contact with any of that. Wrong. You're in the friggin' ocean. And then secondly, 5 students from the University of Tampa actually tested positive for the coronavirus today after returning from their spring break. So it's just like Clearwater, Florida, for any of you. Clearwater, Florida is here. Tampa is here. So, you know what I'm saying? They definitely got it from being in that vicinity. So that's why I have to give them dumbass of the fucking week. Because it's just like, you don't listen. You don't listen, and you're like, we're not gonna let the coronavirus stop us from enjoying our spring break.
Flight.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's in that $30.
That's real ignorance right there. That is being real ignorant. You know what I mean?
Like,
because nobody really knows what we're battling here, so just stay home until everybody figures
That's
it out.
How some people don't give a crap because they
we don't know what we're dealing with.
And it's also more like the longer that we don't listen, the longer that we don't stay home, the longer we congregate in big fucking groups, the longer the fucking lockdowns are going to be, the longer you're going to be out of a fucking job, and the longer you're going to be wondering where your next fucking paycheck is coming from because everything's going to be closed. It's just like, come on, like, what are we going to do now to contain the shit going forward?
We kind of have to take responsibility.
Yeah, I think everyone is waiting until they can see it coming or start feeling it.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is.
That's what pretty much happened to us. Yeah. Like we said, it was in China. We like.
Yeah, because it's not anywhere around here. We're not worried about it.
Now you know people who
I still think it's an overreaction or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm dealing with, so I'm not going to put myself in danger's way just to say, fuck it. No.
Well, listen, I knew it was a problem when it came in contact with my bag. I'm just like, God damn it.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have a fucking job right now because of this shit. So that's when I was like, all right, Ken, what can you do to make sure that you're containing yourself from this virus?
Yeah, because when people start staying home, the NBA stop it and all of that. That's what
I'm saying. You've got people out here that's got real jobs, real careers out here, and they've had to put their whole life on a hold. I mean, you little fucking idiots can't just stay home.
Yeah, when I saw that video, it looked like more than 500 people at that damn
beach. Whole beach.
The whole beach.
And the man had the audacity to say that they're in the sand.
We're in the sand, you know, we're not touching doorknobs and everything. We're not shaking each other's hands.
Oh my
Dumbass of the week goes to everybody that was at that fucking
Everybody
beach.
have pissed in their water and spit in their water.
That's what I'm saying. You're sharing bodily fluids
in the fucking water.
The ocean.
And getting drunk and probably making out with each other.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that.
Spring break.
This girl said, literally said, I'm not gonna let the coronavirus like ruin our lives. Like it's not gonna ruin our lives.
It's gonna ruin your lives when you have fucking HIV virus and you don't know how. Fuck's sake.
I bet you it was one of them bitches that got the coronavirus too that was saying, we're gonna enjoy our spring break. So
yeah, man, everybody just needs to play as a team now. Unity is key right now.
Practice distance socialing.
Wash your hands for 20 minutes, no more, no less. With soap and water, don't depend on hand sanitizer. It's pathetic that there's no hand sanitizer in the stores, but there's an abundance of soap. Wash your hands with fucking soap. Stay away from people. If you got a cough and sneeze, do it in your armpit area. Well, not armpit, but this.
Yeah,
that part.
I mean, coughing and sneezing is probably not safe in public right now neither. You might get mobbed.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man, really, other note, seriously, stay home, stay self-quarantined. If you're not an essential worker, don't be outside because those people who's out there really working hard is tired of treating
to keep things
the
moving
idiots.
along.
Yeah, because you guys are coming in with allergies and regular symptoms that's taking up their time to treat the people that's really in need of this COVID-19 pandemic situation. So yeah,
like the nurse said, stay home. Stay home.
Man.
I also wanted to take this time out to actually shout out some new music that we got going on. We got a new freestyle track called Benelli.
I said, yup, I know, I'm the one that they don't like. My heart is really cold because it's chilling up.
You guys want to talk about it?
Yes.
The video is really coming on. Will be out real soon, so check that out on YouTube on Bad Company YouTube channel.
Yeah,
so definitely. That's everything will be on there.
And
That's just
Hollywood freestyle, is me. Check it out, man. Link will be in the description, is me.
Yeah.
And video coming really soon, so.
Yeah, it should be up real. By the time you finish watching this, the video should be up. Go check that out right after checking this out. So
link
that
in
should
the
be cool.
description.
Run it up, and as always, man, 3 first comments get a T-shirt. So get in the comments right after watching this video. Let's go. We're out.
Keep it real. Talk about it.